Right then, we're going live. It says we're going live. Oh, scary. Let's go and find the stream, tag a few people, do the usual stuff. Be nice to get some visitors in for a change, some different people. So I'm going to tag some people I don't normally tag. Just for fun, just to see if any of them actually turn up. You might not just mute that before we get feedback. We'll have to tag the usuals because he doesn't always get notifications. That's all I'm tagging anyway because it takes too long to go tagging. So what we for tonight, we're for a little bit of chili silly, a little bit of fun. It's a Johnny Scoville Tube of Terror, which is, most of you will know, it's one of the hardest challenges that there really is out there. It's not the easiest challenge. And it's not me doing it, so we're going to bring him in. Boom! It's Lee Alexander.
Good evening.
Chillee 405.
Hello.
Happens to be the creator of the nuclear fallout hot sauce.
Indeed.
Excellent sauce, by the way.
Yeah, it's not bad actually. I quite enjoyed it.
Good sauce, goes with pizza, goes with bolognese, goes with chili con carne, goes with absolutely all. Basically, anything that's tomatoey based, you can just go. Where you go, lives it up. Yeah.
It's a great dip, great marinade, great adding to a base of a chili, like you say, or anything like that, really.
Anything. It's a good all-round sauce, which is where it was aimed, really.
Exactly. Well, not just for the pizza, obviously. So yeah.
No.
If you don't want to do the pizza challenge, you can just have the sauce as it is.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't designed just for the pizza challenge. It was designed for other purposes and then used and ramped up for the pizza challenge.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Cool.
Anyway. Fun.
Anybody that doesn't know what this thing is that Lee's about to do, it's basically right up on the scale of where we go. That one there. It's called the Tube of Terror for a reason.
Because I'm terrified. Oh dear.
But he's gonna kick it out. Boom.
Yeah, probably. Bottom. Yeah. I'll give it a try anyway.
So I'm going to get a phone because we'll get a little timer going on this one. If you'd like to read the rules out.
Oh, the rules are, where are they? Are they gone somewhere? No food or drink. You have 10 minutes to finish the tube by eating only 1 or 2 peanuts at a time. You must endure a 5-minute burn after the final peanut to complete the challenge. See, I didn't realise until today that you have to wait. You can eat them in 2 minutes, still have to wait the 10 before the 5-minute burn.
It doesn't read that way to an English person. To an English person, you just think you have to finish the tube within the 10 minutes and then have a 5-minute burn.
Exactly.
But the League of Fire rule states 10 minutes for the tube. So even if you finish it before 10 minutes, you can't start your 5-minute burn. So it's a 15-minute challenge.
See, I don't know what's worse, rushing the two peanuts down or just slowly taking the 10 minutes.
Well, I'll give you a little hint. And it's only a little word of advice, but it's not guaranteed. When you're eating something hot, after a while, the heat starts to cool down. Yeah? Yeah. Where if you're heating something hot for a long period, the heat just keeps building and building and building. So it might be an idea to just get them over with and then go through the longer burn. Yes. Or it might be an idea to do it the other way. But what I will tell you is, according to the League of Fire's points, if you finish the tube, you get 5 points anyway.
Okay.
So
that's good. I blame Adele for this, by the way, anyway, because she made it look so easy. I thought, oh, I'll give that a go.
What you see on camera and what you see off camera is two different things, you know.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah. I'm sure.
So as long as you are aware of that, what goes on cameras and what goes off cameras.
Yeah, of course.
It's like me with my photographs of the plants, you know what I mean? You only see the good ones, you don't see the others that sat there dying and crawled up in a corner.
Yeah, I'm sure. Right.
Right. Well, do you want to get a drink before you start so that you're not too dry? Right. I'm going to say you can only not have a drink after you've started, but before you've started you can.
Yeah, I've got my milk here and I've got my grape juice for afterwards.
Right.
Grape juice?
Yeah.
You haven't got grape juice now, your daughter just heard and she's taking it.
Right. You ready to go, Ish? Shall I empty these out?
Go on then. Seal being popped.
Oh, if I can even get the seal off.
Sorry to all the people that's been commenting and I haven't been reading them, but I'm not.
That's all right.
Philip Patterson, you made it.
I can't see comments. Is that normal?
Some people can, but some people can't, and I don't understand all this technology stuff. So,
maybe
anyway,
Philip
Patterson's one I tagged, and I'm glad you made it, Phil. Thank you very much. I keep trying to catch on to his streams, but we're in different countries, so we miss each other all the time, and it drives me insane.
Oh, it's difficult, isn't it? Luckily, because I work night shift, I'll get a bit of both.
You cop them both.
Yeah. Oh.
So, he's emptied his nuts onto his plate.
Yes.
I'm not very good with words, by the way. So what I'll do is I'll start that. You let me know when you're ready to go.
Yeah.
We'll count you down. We'll go 3, 2, 1, start. But I won't start until the actual nut enters your mouth.
Okay. Right.
You just say ready.
2 nuts.
3.
Right.
Go. So anybody that doesn't know, it's the first time he's tackled these nuts.
Nice flavour, let me just say before the burn kicks in.
Have you got the sweet ones?
I have no idea. I have no idea what they are.
Do they taste sweet?
They do taste very sweet, yeah.
Yeah. Some of them taste sweeter than the others. I don't think there's any much difference to how it reacts in your guts, though. It's still the same thing. It still kicks you, but
yeah.
Some just taste a little bit sweeter. I think it's how the peanuts are grown or where they come from at the time.
I'm more worried about tomorrow.
The first time Del did these, it was about 4 hours later. No, it wasn't. It was about 2 hours later where it hit her in the guts bad, and I had to ask for help, and I messaged Shahina and says, is there any idea we can get to sort this out? And I was in a panic.
Well, starting to make my eyes sweat now.
Phil Patterson says they aren't any sweet ones. Sounds like he just had the bad ones all the way along. What we're going to do now is we're going to focus, because it's serious, because he's going to beat these nuts. Exactly, it's similar to what happens on mainstream snacks. Some get more coated than others, and it's just how they come out. Doing great, Lee. Don't try and rock about so much. Just sit still and stay focused. And James Nixon saying focus, dude. Just sit still. Focus. Keep your hands away from your eyes. Angus is saying you've got this, Lee. You're right. Go, Lee, you've got this, says Dean Merrington.
Huh?
Jim Davis is right behind you. James is saying he's very proud of you because he thought it was going to be a Delta night. You popping up surprised him, which is very rare. We don't surprise him very often. And the nuts are gone. Now just sit still and control your breathing, and you're beating it.
Okay. Find them.
Excuse me.
Doing great. Right. The fact you've finished the tube is 5 points already. Now all you've got to do is last the time and you take the full 7. Evening, Paul.
Wait, do you want me to do substance? It's not half your eye.
Hey?
Do you want me to do substance? It's not half your eye.
No, I'm tough.
Sit still and just think of a tune in your head, one that's pleasant. Corinne Bailey Ray or something like that, and play it in your head. And for those that aren't from the northeast, Ed means head. Mr. 405 Chili has just taken another place in the League of Fire Chili Eating Champions tables.
Oh, Christ.
Philip Patterson, you're right. The waiting is tough as hell, but it should start to subside a bit soon.
That's a tough part, I think.
Six-minute mark.
What have we got to go to? 15?
15 minutes, yeah. You're beating it, dude. You can do this. Just sit still. Stay calm. Keep your nose clean so that you don't struggle breathing. You're beating this easy. James Nixon just said the peak will hit and then it'll just slide away. I think you're just going through the peak now.
All in the back of the throat.
But while we're going through this, we best let you know. Chilli 405 does a hell of a lot of hot sauces. He does a great barbecue one. I can't remember its name right now. But it's a sweet, sticky type barbecue sauce that if he had a bottle with him, he'd show you. But we should have planned it a little bit better. He also does the nuke sauce, which is for the pizza, which works in everything else as well. You don't just have to have it for the pizza. 8 minutes.
Crazy. Need to give me a bowl, please.
What's that?
A bowl.
A bowl. Quite big. A mini bowl.
Who's it spare?
Mini bowl.
Huh? I will.
What is the name of that barbecue sauce now? It's bugging me.
It's just a 405 chili, smoky barbecue chili sauce.
Smoke. No, it was the other one.
The one that Kaylee had this afternoon.
No, I will remember its name. It was something fire.
Oh, I don't know.
Adele ate it all.
One that I made.
Yeah. It was one of the first ones we got.
Well, you had smoky tomato,
Yeah.
the barbecue, and the bloody warm sauce.
Bloody warm sauce, that's the one. The bloody warm sauce. That was rather nice, that.
Yeah. It's not so bloody warm, but...
It's not so bloody warm, but it is bloody warm sauce. It was exactly what it said it was. It was bloody warm sauce.
Exactly, yeah.
For people like me, it's bloody warm sauce. For people like Adele, the bottle lasted about 3 days.
Well, according to James Nixon, I can't make a hot sauce yet, so...
You can.
Well, I want to see James Nixon with my super duper hot rub on his hot wings. I sent him a rub. I told him to get some wings, marinate overnight. Let's see that.
Problem with James Nixon is his mouth just doesn't seem to understand that it's hot.
He's got a mouth like an old grandma's hands made of asbestos.
It just doesn't understand what hot is, does it?
No. But I made a new hot rub. A new meat rub, joy rub. A super duper hot one. I sent it to James. So let's see if that hurts him or not. I hope so.
You're beating the 10 minutes to finish the tube. So you're now in the burn time. And you're beaten it basically. Now it's just the wait.
Well, most of the burn time's been and gone, but
From saying it comes out. Oh, have you got the ringing?
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
you're making me want to do that with my jaw now. Try to sit as still as you can. It's not long now, 1 minute 30 gone over that burn time. James Nixon says he's bloody proud, bro, and he's going to do that rub soon live.
if it's not hot enough for James, I'll make a special hot one for James.
He'll be up for it.
Yeah, I know he will, yeah. He's a lunatic.
Well, in this group, he kind of fits in then, doesn't he?
What I love, though, is the fact that he's loving the Devil's Aftermath. Not a massive heat, but he's loving it. That's great.
Because it's not always about the heat.
No.
People think he's a one-show pony, and he's not. You know what I mean? He doesn't understand how.
That's the thing. Well, I saw Kaylee having the try of the Devil's Aftermath earlier. Very good to see.
Me neither.
What I'd like to see is Mr. Trier and Mr. Scoville do the pizza challenge.
Oh,
that's what I'd like to see.
That would be interesting. I agree. Yeah, I have to admit that one. It'd be interesting, but as for which way it would go, I couldn't. Two different race horses.
I'd also like to see all those that have brought us horses that still haven't done it.
I would like to see some of them.
There's plenty of silly Saturdays coming on, surely.
Well, a little secret for you. I've got a little bottle of the Naga sauce set aside because I'm going to have a little crack up the beans, I think.
I've been thinking about that, but I've just not got round to buying the sauce.
I think I'm going to have a little crack at it just for fun.
But that would be fun. Ooh.
Right, you're in your last minute.
That would be funny to see, actually, Tony.
Well, that's all it's going to be, isn't it? It's going to be funny.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to excuse me, but your face when you try a hot sauce is a bit like my wife's face when I'm farting in the car.
Yep. When I get caught by surprise, when I'm not expecting it and it kicks in, it's like, oh, shit. Brendan has said that.
Love it. Brilliant.
Well, what it is some of the bottles, some bottles will say 3 rating on the back. And really, it should be a 7. And other bottles say it's a 7 rating on the back, and really, it should be a 2. So there's no point looking at the heat ratings.
No.
And sometimes I pick a bottle up, I see a 2, and I think, oh, yeah, it's going to be easy. And then it goes bang. And other times you pick up a 7, it's like disappointing.
Well, I think it's safe to say I've got some chocolate out there with no chili in, and it's called the Tony chocolate. So, oh, done it. Yes.
Beaten.
What's the tube got? Tube. Oh.
If you can stick around for a couple of seconds.
Of course you can.
I'm just going to run for a couple of seconds.
Yeah, sure. Well, that was fun. So I've now taken on the pizza challenge. I've now taken on the tube of terror. I've eaten a few fresh ones. Oh, and I've done a chug. So if anyone else wants to jump in, feel free.
What it is, everybody knows that I have a problem with mango sauces, but my last couple of mango sauces I've had with chili in it, I've loved. Yeah, which doesn't make sense. If you don't like mango, why do you like it with chili in? And David Ainsworth sent me this one today.
Oh, I need to try those.
Right, so, well, that's basically what I'm going to do. It's from Price's Spices, the Asian Sensation, mango and Scotch bonnet chili.
Tony, you need to try this mango with some shredded chicken baguette. Marinate your chicken overnight, shred it, fry it up in a wok with a bit more mango sauce and chuck it in a baguette with some melted cheese. Beautiful. I hope Dale heard that.
Probably. Right, so what we're going to go with is smell first. Right, well, the first smell I'm getting there is actually the habanero. And it's nice. It's mixed with other flavours. I'm going to have to put the cap on because I need to read that a second because there is a very, very nice flavour smell coming in. Onion, no, sugar, water. Right, there's nothing on there that should be giving it that smell, but there's a very lovely, unusual smell, so we're just going to dive in.
You're going to be on there.
If any hiccups happen, it's not my fault. It's the fact that it was only rate. Oh no! Oops. Okay, it had 4 out of 5. I misread.
Brilliant.
That's actually very nice. That is actually surprisingly nice. Oh, there's the hiccups. I was going to get another spoonful, but I won't.
One thing I love about the mango sauce, if it's done right, it's so fresh when you taste it. It's like sunshine in a bottle.
Well, that one there doesn't feel as though it's got any heat to it when you first actually taste it. Lovely flavour, but as you can tell, it did catch me. I'm glad I didn't have the second spoonful.
I think I need to. Sorry, go on.
It is absolutely lovely. I'm going to try and stop it, up and leave me alone. So yeah, thank you to David Ainsmith for sending me that one.
Brilliant. I need to upgrade my mango because the mango sauce I made was the first ever sauce I ever attempted. I tasted a sauce in my local market in town from a guy, as you probably know, called Chef Bernie. He was cooking up his chicken baguettes in Southampton town centre, and I tried his sauce, his mango sauce, which was then called his effing hot sauce, and it made me numb all the way up here when I was eating it. And I got home and thought, I can do that. I can do that, I'm sure. So I did. So I made the sauce, took it into work, loved, and this is where we are today. But it's because of Chef Bernie I've made what I've made. But I do need to upgrade it because I made that mango sauce before I knew anything really about chilies.
It's good to have the mild range and the hot range, and then the, you know what I mean, you have to have a varied range.
Oh, of course.
So that one there, that's hotter than Screaming Chimps. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But you couldn't compare the two because,
well, they're always different.
The Screaming Chimp one's more sweet, and I'd have used it in desserts or blah, blah, blah. That one there, I would actually consider putting on a pizza.
Yeah.
There's a decent amount of heat to it to liven something up.
Well, trust me, with a shredded chicken baguette, it'd be amazing. Really amazing.
Right, we'll give that a go.
Do you know one thing I love, because I like doing the mild sauces, and the one thing I love most is that all the kids enjoy the barbecue sauce. It's a big favourite of the children, the kids. That's what I like.
What I like about the Rangers is the milder sauces. You can only go so hot if the flavour's good. Once it goes past a certain heat level, that flavour has to be impeccable before you can even go near it.
Oh, of course, yeah.
When the milder sauce is a bit more forgiving.
That's it. I think my my night terrors is probably the hottest one I've done. Some people might think differently, but that's more aimed at the heat than it is the flavour. Whereas like the Cajun choker and the nuclear fallout, all aimed at flavour.
Which where we aim.
Yeah, I mean, heat's always good, but you want to enjoy your food. You don't want to sit there going, "God, too hot," you know.
You can only have the heat for flavour. You can only have the heat for flavour. Still should be flavour. Well, anyway, I'll let you get off. You've just beaten that tube of terror. Chilli 405. Says it along there.
Tony.
Been good to have you. Thanks for joining in.
Cheers. Take it easy.
See you in a bit. So yeah, guys, that was Chilli 405. Check them out. Go and buy one of the nuclear fallout sauces while you're there. Grab some of the others. They're all great sauces. That one there, I have to admit, that's absolutely amazing. That. Normally I wouldn't say your mango sauces and stuff goes on a pizza. I normally dip them in French fries and stuff like that because they're sweet. Where that's got sweet and salty at the same time, and it's got a heat because I've got a little bit of... Come on. Other than that, I'm out of here. Chilli-heads says up there. Lucianno says it on there. See you later.